Hello, hope everyone is doing well. We will be starting very soon. I just need to prep some stuff and then we can start. Sorry, I'm quite a bit late. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I think we're good. Alright, now let me just share it. Copy link. Oh, cute. Okay, what's this? No, I don't want. Oh. Oh. That looked funny. Alright, yeah. Now we can start. So, first thing first, yes, I am in the dark. I'm kind of in my pajamas and I have like a pineapple head. Like my hair is reaching new heights. But actually the funny part is that it looks wrong from this side, but from the side I think it's very flat. But yeah, so lately I've been having like a torticolis, I don't know how to say it, like a muscle whatever thing. And so I feel kind of I also didn't feel very good, so that's why I haven't been streaming a lot, so I'm sorry about that. Um but I did want to show you guys what I did lately and also maybe try something else since I'm in the dark and like you can see much of me anyways. I do have a mascot for myself, but I'm kind of embarrassed to use it, although I like it a lot. Let me show you, and I'm probably not gonna use it, but still I can show you what it looks like. So it's this. um like I said, I'm very embarrassed to use it. I've designed her. She's my like mascot or something like that. She's a mix of two designs, I guess. I did a witch Sona at some point on a sketchbook, and I really liked her. And I don't know why a dog girl, but I always draw myself as a dog something girl, I guess. I don't know, so that's why I drew her like that. Let me make her bigger a bit. Whoop, here. No, no, wait. Ah, because it's underneath the other one. Let me just, here. That's better, I think. But I don't know, when I'm using it, I'm embarrassed, I guess. So I'm probably not gonna use her a lot. But I'll try. I don't know why I'm embarrassed. But I've always been like, I don't know, I'm not someone who has a Sona or something like that. I don't know if it's a persona or something like that. But yeah, I also wanted to show you, since we're here. Also, can you hear me? Just tell me. I think we can, but hopefully, yeah. So this is just warm-ups. I'm not done yet, by the way. But I wanted to show you guys this here. Let's do. Oh, I think I just have to do this here. So the final results of this drawing, I finished it. I'm very sad that nobody liked it really. I have 3, I think those are votes, but nobody liked it as in like the drawing in general. I don't really know why. But I mean it's not like my best work or anything like that, but yeah, it was pretty sad. at this, but it's okay, I guess, you know? Also, one thing that I hate is that it doesn't show the transparency in the background for some reason, and it's like, wait, why? But yeah, so that's, yeah, that's it. I'm very proud of it, for mostly for the background. But yeah, this background here is supposed to be see-through. Maybe I can see if I can show you, like, is it in pictures? No, I think it's in pixel, yeah. Just a sec. Okay, I have it here. We can see it like in its transparent form. So let's see. Just a second. Is it this or this? Ah, there you go. So you can see like the transparency and everything. So I really like how it turned out. I wish we could see better, like that the hairstyle is you know, the jellyfish hairstyle, but still it turned out very well. I'm very proud of myself. And I still publish it on Instagram, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me just remove this. Duck. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of like not happy that nobody like looked at it or anything. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not very good at maintaining like I'm looking at my little character thing and it's kind of weird. But yeah, what was I going to say? I forgot. But yeah, so that's why I'm doing this. Also, I should go back here. I should go back here and try to download a certain picture, because we're gonna need it for what we're trying to do. I don't think I have it in my stuff. Oops, I'm sorry about that. I should have prepared that. I did not think about it. It's in pixel art. It should be at least. Ghost at the beach. Yeah. So let's start drawing. Oh, I can also show you an animation that I was trying to do. Here, is it this? Yeah. Continue. I've already saved it, I think, so it should be fine. Pixel art. Or download? Yeah. Cobra Battle Idle Animation. These two should go. Me cut and paste here. Whoop. Where's my paste? There you go. But yeah, so I'm doing this animation. Hopefully we're gonna be able to see it. Well, okay, don't laugh at me. That part of the animation I really hate it, but this part here I really like it. So it's like tack, tan, tan, tan. So it's like, you know, in battle games where they have like battle animation, like idle animation, so they're just standing there. I'm not done with this one here, but the other one, she's pretty much good. I really like how it turned out so far. Not this one, I have to admit, but I really like what it looks like so far. And yeah, that's it for that. I'm not gonna continue with this though, but I've already saved it, so it's fine. So open Pixel. It's because I want this. Yeah. It really is Cobra Battle. Wait, I'm kind of worried. Wait, I'm not gonna dox myself. Here. do new drawing, open pixel. Just want to make sure that it's the correct. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the correct one. Perfect. So now I can just exit, and I want to open a pixel, but it's just to save a screenshot of it, because it's not too bad for what I'm trying to do. I'll show you. Yes, it's this one here, because my ghost lady, I don't know, I don't know how to make it better, you know? I like my orange filter. 20 maybe. So I was thinking of just taking a screenshot. Yeah, taking a screenshot and trying to redo it. I'll show you the original too. Copy. Wait. Whatever. It will be in this one. Paste. Can make it a bit bigger. It's gonna look blurry though. Oh, it's not too bad. I think it's 500 by 500. Oh my god. So it's like this big bucket. This. Or let me leave it like this here. Okay. And then let me remove this here. I don't need it anymore. Then for this part I will need to, I have to open another page, but it's not, because I had to, like, how do I say this? I had to remove my Discord. For some reason it doesn't work anymore. You know, like the, how do I say this? Like the application on my desktop doesn't work. Won't belong, won't belong. Ah, there it is. This is the original. Copy image. And paste. Now let me put it underneath this. Then let me... I even wrote the name of the... Why did I do this to myself though? So it's like this. I really like how it turned out. The problem is my ghost lead. Well, here's just that it doesn't have any color. But that's only if we have time today. I don't know if we will have the time to do this one, but we will try. We will try. You know, just no, it's not worth it. Yeah, let's leave it like this for now, and I'll just finish. I could merge them down. I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to keep it. Let me finish my warm up. It won't be long, and then we can start with the stickers. You know. I I'm really not used to seeing my mascot. Ah shit. Oops. Here. There you go. So we're done for now for this, but I'll save. Oops, I'll save. And I should name it. Wait a second, just a sec. There you go. I did drew some degenerate stuff, so let's not show this too. everyone, you know. Well, it's not that degenerate, but you know. Okay, I've just realized also that I've drew a similar thing twice, which is kind of funny. Okay, um, how should I name this? Well, the name of the song. So the name of the song is Femme Fantôme. Femme Fantôme. So Ghost Lady. And the group that sings it is Lock Hard. Hard or Hard? I don't remember. I'll just write Lock. Femme Fantôme Lock. And they sing it in collab with one of my favorite bands, which is Fishback. Well, I'm saying one of my favorite bands. I don't know everything about them. Sometimes I feel like to be like a real fan, you have to know everything about a band, you know? And I'm not that kind of person, I guess. Oops. So I don't know everything about them. Like, I don't know. Do I really need to? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But what I mean by this is just like, I'm not someone who's gonna do a lot of research into bands or people that I like, I guess. I don't know why I don't have that kind of curiosity in me, I guess, if it makes any sense. But yeah. Oh, I started this anime today actually, and honestly, it should have been called like Kotaho gives me depression or something like that, or reminds me that not everyone should have children, something like that, because it was so sad. It was so very sad. It's like this kid, his name is Kotaho, and he lives in like this building with a bunch of quirky characters. But Kotaho is actually 4. Also, I don't know why, but Kotaho kind of has like a weird face, I have to admit. Like, the characters have kind of quirky faces, I guess. Wait, let me show you. Here maybe. Let me just, I'll write it down there now. Kotaho lives alone. I think it's a 2-year old anime. Image. Yeah, he has a weird face, and some of the characters have weird face. Like the anatomy sometimes is kind of quirky. It's this. Like this is Kotaho. Yeah, this episode made me so sad. Like he buys balloons and stuff, and it's like for him. I don't know, man. It was really sad. No, he doesn't buy them. It's like he he like there's a guy handing balloons to kids, so he gives him like balloons and stuff, and I don't know. It was just so sad. And yeah, that's what I mean by the characters have weird faces sometimes. Why did she? We don't see her like that in the anime so far. I just seen like 6 episodes, I think. But it was really good. It was really wholesome. And okay, although I have to admit it was probably for a bad reason that I've watched the anime. And what I mean by bad reason is just that like it's good, don't get me wrong, but I how do I say this? It it's because I saw a TikTok, okay, and the girl said like in America to remedy to how do I say that? Like not enough babies are being made. They are like not forcing people, but like they're removing certain laws, or they're like making it so it's very hard in certain areas, but it's mostly America, not gonna lie. It's mostly America. They like make certain laws so to make it kind of difficult to have a baby deletion. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this word, but you know. And the girl in that TikTok said something like, "Oh, but in Japan they had this idea of like, okay, we're having like a low population problem. So to make people want to have babies, we're gonna make an anime about babies." And I'm like, you know what? I think it's true. I would believe that theory. And the reason why I believe that theory is really because it's really because I already know that apparently anime and stuff like that, and you know how tourist friendly the main area of Japan is. I feel like it's all made on purpose, and apparently there was this thing. I'm talking out of my ass, by the way, so don't take me 10,000% seriously, you know. But they said something to the effect of like they made a plan for Japan, and it's like how to make Japan cool. I forgot where I heard this, but the way it was said, I thought it was very true, I guess. That they have like this like image that's very like friendly and kawaii, and like it attracts people a lot. I don't know if I'm right. I'm probably saying n'importe quoi. I'm talking out of my ass. Sorry. But yeah, I've heard something like that, so I wouldn't be surprised that they're using anime to be like, "Hey kids, don't you think anime kids are cute? Why don't you make some cute kids?" So I find it kind of funny. Like Spy X Family would be a good example. That one that I've just saw, Kotaro Lives Alone, is like baby fever, the virus. I don't know. It's like very intense. It's very intense, which is kind of funny. But like, it's kind of true. I'm wondering if now they're like, oh, maybe if we make some anime about baby making, people will want to make babies, you know? I am starting to think that it's kind of true. But oh well. But yeah, the anime, I saw that TikTok, and then I saw some TikTok about that anime, and oh my god, I was like, Jesus Christ, why is this so sad? Like at some point, I don't know why. It was a short, so I don't know. Hey, I'm funny. So I don't know, like, if it was part of the, well, if I'm gonna see it soon or not, but I haven't seen it so far on in the anime. But Kotaro is like, I don't know, showing stuff to the people who like him, so his friends. And by the way, his friends are like adults, but yeah. And they were like, they showed those gloves, and one lady asks him like, why do you like those gloves and stuff like that? And he basically says that his mom didn't want to touch him, and she used those gloves to give him baths and change him and stuff like that. And I was like, is that a real thing? And then that lady that asks him, she's like, Kotaro, she starts screaming at him, and she's like, Kotaro, you have to throw them away. And she's super mad, and like, you don't understand why at first. But then she has a flashback, okay? And you're like, oh no, what's it gonna be? And like in the flashback, it's basically the mom of that girl who is doing the same thing. So she's like avoiding skin contact as much as possible, and it's so sad. And basically then like she's done changing her something, and the scene after, you see the mom talking to the father of that girl, and she's like, well, he's asking her like, why are you using gloves for your kid? for our child, I think it's what he said, but I'm not sure. And she's just like, she creeps me out. I don't want to have any contact with her. And I'm like, do parents like this exist? And I feel like if you're sensitive, like if you had a shitty childhood, like a lot of people, I guess, like this is not an anime for you. Like, eh, even me, sometimes I'm like, damn, it's trauma dump the anime. Like, what the fuck? Like, the episode with the balloons. The guy who's handing out the balloons, he kind of gets annoyed because Kotaro is going to like he's going to he's going to him again and again, like I think 4 times, to get the balloons, and he's like, ah, this kid, he's probably like doing this. At first, he's like, oh, he's probably just wanting to have like a lot of balloons and stuff like that. So you're like, oh, I mean, it's a kid, so yeah. Then he realizes, oh, but maybe it's really for his family. Then like some time passes, and he's like walking home or something, I don't know, and he sees Kotaro playing in the park, and he drew like faces onto the balloons. So it's like his family. So it's like mom, dad, older sister, or younger sister, I don't know. And it's so sad. And the guy like that sees it, he's like, oh, but balloons don't last long. I just hope that they last longer for him. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is so fucking sad. It's really sad. It's really a sad anime, but it's kind of wholesome too because it's really like a found family kind of anime. So it's like, oh, I'm happy about the found family, but the rest is like, oof, it's rough. Let's say it like that. It's very rough. So yeah, I don't know. Let's do it at the end, I think. But it's good. It's wholesome. Like I said, I would only say that the only thing that I find kind of funky. Oh, also, I am watching. I have committed a crime by watching it, but not only watching it, but watching. Well, that's not a crime watching it, but I've watched it in English, so the English dub, and I don't know how to explain why is the voice acting in like dub anime so bad. But I think if I had to explain why it's bad, it's because like they try to sound like anime, and I think that's the problem. They shouldn't try to sound like anime. They should just try to do regular kid cartoons voice acting. Like how the what's a good example? Like I don't know if you watch like Paw Patrol, or I don't know what's a kids show these days. I don't know many. Peppa Pig, let's say. Peppa Pig, it's a kids show, so nobody cares and stuff like that. Oh no. Let's say, for example, what's the name of that show? A show like Castlevania, you know, which is kind of a mix of anime and American cartoons, I guess. It's really good and stuff, but like I don't know. Sorry, I just saw something. What was I saying? Yeah, I think if they just tried to sound like regular cartoons, they wouldn't have this problem. And I think that's the problem of like why people hate so much like English dub, because it feels weird. It feels like you're trying to copy a style when you don't have to. You're already making it kind of your own, you know? So I don't know. I feel like they don't have to make it sound this weird. Ah, that's perfect. All right. I think instead of this line here like this, I should just do some like this. But yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought it was kind of weird that, like, I don't know, it felt like yes, I know it's supposed to be English, but it feels like they're trying to give us the same anime feeling, and it's like we're already watching anime. It's fine. You don't need to, it doesn't need to be exactly the same, you know? Oh, hello, Tekio. How are you? Can you hear me properly? And what do you think of my mascot? I haven't given her a name though. I should try to find one for her. But to be honest, these days I haven't drawn that much honestly on my computer. Like I don't know. We've had a lot of issues with the power outage, so I don't know. It's like a turn off when you know that it's not gonna save your whole work. Like I was doing some exercises, well, I guess tracing. Sorry. It was a tracing exercise, so what I wanted to do is try to like trace the pose and but make it my own, you know? So that's what I did with the drawing. The thing is, how do I say this? The thing was that like the power went out and like all of my progress and stuff, well, all of the reference that I've wanted for the manga drawing that I wanted to try to copy the poses from, it wasn't like it didn't save it, so it was really annoying to find them back. I don't even know if I found them all, to be honest. I was just like, oh, I give up. I'll just redo it. But at first I wanted to give up. But yeah, lately I haven't been very motivated to like draw because of that. I've been telling my boyfriend that we could make some arrangements to maybe arrange this problem, but at the same time it's a tough decision, you know? I'm trying to make the eyes with a thicker crayon. At least the surrounding, I don't know how to call it, but I'm trying to do this because I really want to like make them visible or stuff like that. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I find that I do like doing that. So yeah, let's do the rest. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna draw the bucket, even if I like it. I'll see. My arm, kind of. It's possible that the stream is gonna be short because my arm well, it's more like my shoulder, but then it travels down to my arm and neck. But yeah, it hurts sometimes. I've been today. I'm not very proud of myself, but I haven't been feeling very well, so I'm trying not to be too harsh on myself, you know. But yeah, I had a really hard time doing a lot because now I know what's one of my health problems, and it's very annoying because apparently even if I have that thing, they can't really like they can't remove it. It's what I've heard. Like it depends on where it is. They can't remove it because you know the most important thing is that you're able to. I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna say it. You know, it's fine. Bref, I think that unconsciously I had this kind of magical thinking of like, you know, when you know what your problem is, you kind of feel like it is actually progress, but it doesn't mean that you're you're all right, you know? It doesn't mean that the problem is resolved. It's just one step towards resolving it. Oops, towards resolving it, and that's it, you know. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I had this magical thinking of like now that I've know what ails me, I'm gonna be better, and no, it's not true. You know. This line is oh shit. There you go. That's better. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I've never been someone who likes to draw themselves as a cool character, I guess. So that's why I'm just saying it's my like mascot more than anything. She's my representative. She's my lawyer. She makes sure she makes the law. You know, she's the police. I like how I said police. Police. Oh, I find it really funny because okay, I speak French and Spanish and English, I guess. Um, but because of that, when I go on TikTok, I have access to all of them. So what I mean by that is I have access to Quebec, to like Quebecers TikToks. Then I have access to American TikToks, and then I have access to French TikToks too, you know? So it's fun because the world's the limit. Although I have to admit, I do not have that many Spanish TikToks. I do have them sometimes, but not as often as the rest. I did have one the other day and I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh. And it was really fun. It was a TikTok about this fashion dude who is kind of one. He made a lot of clothes for the Lolita style fashion for Harajuku, and he said something to the effect that it was like he saw Harajuku and all Akihabara and stuff like that fashions, well, alternative fashions, like be born, which is really cool. And basically his story is that he he did a lot of like, well, the TikTok was in Spanish. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. But it was really cool knowing about like some brands that I've already heard of, like Baby Just Start Shine Bright and stuff like that. And I don't know, it was really fun to see. And it's like I think at some point they even asked him like, "Oh, so who's gonna model for your clothing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna model for my own clothing." And I was like, "That's so fucking cool." At the same time, it's like, of course you want to model for your own stuff. You've created it, so it's like it's kind of normal when you think about it. But yeah, he was really cool, and that was like one of the only Spanish TikToks that I had. Um, and then I had okay, where I'm going with this story before I forget is that I have access to like France TikToks also because I speak French, but I'm Québécois. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not Française. I'm not French. I feel like the Québécois are like, I guess, the Texan of France or the Mexican of Spain, or what's another good example? Yeah. Or the Canada of America. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. um, like we're that weird little brother of France. And also France kind of abandoned us, you know, in history. So it's kind of normal that Québécois don't have a lot of love, let's say, for the French, you know. But yeah, so why I'm talking about this is because since I had a lot of French TikToks, I already knew that the fucking Jeux Olympiques, Olympic Games, were gonna be a shit show. And by shit show, I mean like literally a shit show, in the sense that they they had an event where like the citizens were going to shit on La Seine, so like they're all gonna take a shit on the thing because let's say their tax money was supposed to go to like make the pool for the Olympic Games, and little did they know, it's what happened is that the the pool, there was a mistake in the measurements, so it's like the taxpayers paid for nothing. I feel old by talking about tax money, but at the same time it's like, yeah, it's pretty shitty to be like, oh yeah, the money you gave us for this, we kind of wasted it, you know. So because they made a mistake for the pools that they were building for the Jeux Olympiques, um, they were trying to find solutions, and I think a minister or something said something to the effect of like, oh well, the Olympians can swim in La Seine, and it's like, oh yeah, let's swim in the sewer water. Like, let's swim in the water. And I'm not saying that I know that the La Seine is like full of trash or anything like that, but like there was a lot of things that were wrong with the Jeux Olympiques even before like the shit show that it is now. So it was really funny. Just a sec, I need to sneeze. Well, not sneeze. You'll see. Sorry, I had a runny nose. All right, but yeah, so they they already had a lot of problems. Like apparently the security was going to be elderly people or people who are gonna take care of transportation and stuff like that were going to be like students, and there were a lot of complaints. Like, let's not lie, French people are very good at complaining and what's the other word, protesting, is that it in French? I think that's it in French. But yeah, I think they're really good at like complaining and protesting, and yeah, they made their point very clear. So they were like, it's gonna be a shit show, and we're gonna make we're gonna make like everything in our power to make sure it is a shit show, you know? And I was like, oh shit, okay, they're not fucking around. Okay, let me look. Just a second, I need to consider for this. So 30-40. 30-40. There you go. Then you see 30-40. There you go. Because it wasn't straight and it was kind of annoying to me, sorry. But yeah, so the people who were talking about les Jeux Olympiques in fucking TikTok were like, oh, there's an event to like take a shit in La Seine. Literally, they were really making an event so everyone will go to La Seine and take a shit. What else? The security was going to be elderly people. Um, some people were saying that the Jeux Olympiques kind of symbol, it was supposed to be like an Eiffel Tower, but it looked something like this, okay? It looked like this, and then it went like this, I think. And someone said that it looked like a Karen haircut. What else? Ah, I think a minister, she was trying to prove that like, oh, you don't have to worry about La Seine, it's perfectly safe. Your contestant can come and swim here. And to prove her point, she went to swim in La Seine. Guess what happened to her? Well, apparently she had an uncontrollable diarrhea. So she basically she couldn't she was in the hospital after that. So it's like, bruh, are you for real now? They really described it as, why are you not? I selected you to. Maybe it's because I didn't do here. Okay, now move. No, it's not. Oh well. Like here, I think. Yeah, I made it closer. Alright. Okay, but yeah, so they were basically saying stuff like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so the Jeux Olympiques are kind of impossible, and I don't really know why actually. French people were this mad and why they. What do you mean there's no object to transform? Ah, I was in the wrong bitch. You dumb bitch. Okay, I'll get it now. Oops. Alright. I don't really know why the French were like, oh, we're gonna make sure that it's a shit show. But yeah, basically that's what they were saying. They were saying stuff like, oh, we're gonna make sure it's a shit show. Like the security, everything was going to be like a shit show, you know? Okay, now, perfect. Now I can merge it down. Alright, let's do this one now. Okay. But yeah, they were like, oh, we're gonna make sure that it's a shit show. We're gonna make sure that it's not working at all. Oh, these two reds are different. This one too, actually. Huh. And now that it is actually a shit show, but not for the reason I thought it would be. But yeah, apparently it is a shit show. And I was like, but didn't people see it coming? Like now that I'm looking at like mostly Americans react to the Jeux Olympiques, and it was the most controversial thing was like that thing with the blue guy and a lot of other stuff. Honestly, I didn't know about the blue guy, but one thing that I know for sure is that I was expecting it. I knew it was going to be a shit show. And the sad part, I think, about all of it, it's mostly that, like, people think, and that's the thing, I feel like I know that people like the French or something like that, you want to get like, I suppose it's kind of their way to like get back at their government or something like that. That's the feeling I have, at least from what I've heard about the Jeux Olympiques and everything that will be going on there. But like, I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like doing that to the detriment of the tourism and also the image of your country, I feel like it's not a very good idea, sadly. Like, to tourism is very important, in general for any country. So I feel like I would complain, yes, about like the thing being a shit show for sure, but before complaining, well, not before, but instead of only complaining, I will try to to make sure that, oops, I will try to make sure that it's good. Like, it's too dangerous, I feel like. I feel like I can risk the image of my country or my city. So I would be more harsh, I think, but not because I hate my government or anything like that, but because you have to help the economy of your country, and by helping your economy, that means you have to make it so people want to come here, stuff like that. I've worked a lot for tourism here in Montreal, and I don't know. I feel like maybe it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I don't make sense. I have no idea of like economy, taxes, government, or anything like that, but I feel like it's something that makes sense in my head. Sorry about the politic talks, but I was just kind of seeing a lot of talks about. Oh my god, my arm. A lot of talks about about the Jeux Olympiques recently in YouTube. I'm mostly on YouTube. In TikTok, I haven't seen that much talk about them as much. I've seen a little bit, but not that much. I've seen the thing about the the government representative going to the fucking pools and just being like having uncontrollable diarrhea afterwards. I heard about that, but that's it, and it was fucking hilarious. And it was reported by a French dude, I think, if I remember correctly. It was super funny. Although, like I said, it was in French. Oh, sometimes talking about my weird TikTok, I now I've had like Italian TikTok in my For You page, which was really weird. I was like, I do not remember, do not remember ever watching anything Italian. So I don't know. I had an Italian one, and I was trying to understand a little bit, but it was kind of difficult because I don't know. Italian, I can understand a little bit of it, but not a lot. Honestly, if I was how do I say that? I was going to say isekai because I'm having anime brain right now, but not isekai. What would the proper word be? Let's give a bit of texture to our towel, huh? Reborn, I guess, but reborn in the same world, I guess. And if I knew who I was before, reincarnated, I guess. Is it reincarnation if you're just reborn? I don't know, but if it exists, I hope that in my next life I've learned all of the language I wanted to learn back when I was in Cégep. Us after high school we have Cégep. I don't know what the equivalent. I think it's kind of like college, but it's not like university. It's the thing that we go here before university. When I was in Cégep, okay, I. Oh, I'm being lazy. I'll just do it like this. when I was in Cégep, I was studying trilingualism and cultures, which means um, the basic English, French, and Spanish. English, French, and Spanish, plus the base of European, African, and Chinese languages. So I've learned a little bit of how, um, what's it called? Wait a second. Does it go here? Yes, it does. Okay. So I've learned a little bit of Portuguese, Italian, German. Although I'm not bragging or anything because I don't remember any of them. I just know how to say piacere, io sono bianca, and that's it. And wie geht's in German, and e você in Portuguese. I think it was Portuguese. I'm not even sure, but yeah. I really liked those classes. I wanted to be an interpreter or a book translator. But I had too much anxiety when I was in Cégep, so I've never finished my Cégep. I kept on like quitting, then coming back, then quitting, then coming back, until one day I was like, I'm just wasting money by doing that. And then after that, I realized that I had social anxiety, so I was diagnosed and everything. Oops. I was diagnosed and everything, so it was like a bad thing happened for a good thing, I guess, if it makes any sense. But you know, after that I did I did anxiety management. So yeah. Sorry for the trauma dump, but yeah. So I did anxiety management, and after that I did flower school, I do believe. Let's make it a bit closer, I think. Yeah, anxiety management and flower school. But after that flower school, and I worked as a florist for three or 4 years, I think, until I got scared about my boss, I guess, and I ran away from work. And now I'm stuck. I don't have a job. Woohoo! Yippee! Wait, let me see. Ooh, that's perfect, huh? Alright. So yeah, no, let's this. Why is it doing this? Ah, there you go. Okay. Oops. Should I just do a straight line? No, it's a round line for sunglasses. But yeah, I did all of that shit, and now I'm just stuck. I don't have a job. I'm trying to apply into a lot of places, and strangely enough, like I'm trying to apply, but like nobody calls me back. It's really annoying. What did I do? Okay. I don't know what I did, but yeah. I've been applying to a lot of places. There was even a fucking calling center, like not even 5 minutes from my place, and I've never heard from them. She really looks like an alien like this. It's really funny. But I wanted to make the glasses like an interesting shape, you know? But yeah, and also when I try to go in person to give my curriculum vitae, it's really annoying because they're like, oh, you have to apply online, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, but online you don't answer me at all. You don't give me like, oh, you've been rejected or you're not rejected. Like none of it. They just never answer you back. Like at least when you do it in person, like I think you can call them back. Usually that's the like curriculum vitae etiquette that I've known about. It's like you can call 2 weeks later and ask if they've seen your curriculum, and then they can tell you like, oh no, we thought about it and you were not interested, stuff like that. But online, I can't really do that, which is kind of annoying. Or at least, or maybe I just don't know the etiquette. Who knows? Oh well. Sorry for the boring subject. I'm tired of tracing this, but one last time maybe. Let's just arrange this part here. Just this part. Oh no, I hate it. Up, up, up. Oh, wait, like this maybe? I think this is good. I feel like today I talked too much about myself. I'm sorry about that. Oops. Oops. I think I like it like this. Let's just erase this. Oops. Erase this part here. Alright. That's good. Now. Perfect. Now let's do the next one, which is this one. I think for this one I'm gonna color her the same way as I colored my GIF that I made for the contest. Whoops, this. Right. Okay, perfect. Alright. Let's do this. I was thinking that maybe I should get another webcam so I can film my hands while I'm doing like crafts and stuff like that, because I really want to do hand sewing, and I feel like streaming it will motivate me a lot more. Like I was inspired by this, like well, not inspired, but I had this pin cushion that I think it's the first thing I sewed ever, and I was thinking that it was time to, like, upgrade it a little bit. So I wanted to like remake it. Oops. I wanted to redo it, but I was thinking maybe I should make it like interesting and stuff like that. So I've been thinking of doing it in a mushroom or little cottage shape, and also putting I don't know how to call it in English. I'm not sure. In French it's fil de laine, and if I do a direct translation, it would be a iron wire, and like that I can keep my pin cushions like sharp, you know. That's the goal, at least. And it's super old. If I show you guys what it looks like, you're gonna be kind of surprised, I think. It's very old. And I realize now that I think I've wanted to sew. Is it sewing or sewing? I'm not sure. Faire de la couture, voilà. I wanted to sew ever since I was a kid, I think. Should I? I think I should give her eyebrows. I really have a thing for um, round or tiny eyebrows, but it's because I have humongous eyebrows. So when I draw them, I feel like I always want to compensate. I was like, I wanted to give my characters the eyebrows I've never had. When I was a kid, one of my older cousins, she would say I had the Okay, I'll say it in French. So she would say, "Tu as les sourcils de Bacca," which was both French and English, French and Spanish. So les sourcils, which is the eyebrows, and Bacca is not like dummy in Japanese or anything like that. It was just like cow. I had cow eyebrows. That's what she was saying to me. Which was really funny, but although I think it kind of traumatized me, but still. She said I had the sourcils de Bacca, or another cousin of mine said I was really hairy for a girl or something like that. Like she said I had a lot of hair, and I was like, oh shit, okay, shit, I'm sorry. And I think it kind of traumatized me, and now I'm like, my caterpillar eyebrows. Ay ay ay. So now I'm doing them myself. I'm not the best at making them, but I do them a bit smaller, you know. I do them a bit smaller. But if I wasn't very shy, I think I would do the alt style eyebrows. So the alt styles are like just like this. I really like them. Even though I'm not one bit alt, alt. You know what I mean, you know? I'm not gonna draw the sprinkles. I think it would be better if I just, oops, incorporated them, you know? I also want to go back to making 3D. It was really fun, and I think it would be cool to make 3D stuff, you know? Maybe I could do my own figurines and make money out of them, because I'm Mr. Krabs. Even though I don't know anything about SpongeBob, if I'm being honest. Oh no, that's not true. I know he has a pet snail that's named Gary, and that his friend is Patrick Star, and that the best dub of the first movie, I don't know if there was more than one, but the first movie I saw of SpongeBob, the one when he's like, I'm a goofy trooper, no, 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 that one, I really liked it, but for me and my cousins, because we had Spanish TV, the best, like, version of that movie is in Spanish. Like, the Spanish dub was fucking cool, and instead of Goofy Trooper, something like that, he would say, I'm a peanut. So he was like, soy un cacahuate, rock, and I don't know, for us it was really funny for some reason. So we really liked it. I think I should make the hand a bit smaller, just an itty bitty. Itty bitty. But yeah, for us that was really funny. Oh, also, here our Sixth Flag is La Ronde. I don't know. It's not Six Flag, but like a amusement park is La Ronde, and we had like this movie place in La Ronde where like the benches would move around and stuff, you know, and it was really fun. And um, it at first when we first started going there when I was a kid, so a long time ago, um, it was like you know, you know, I think it was because of Jurassic Park, but it was like a dinosaur ride, and like it was like you're traveling in a 4x4. I don't know those cars in fucking Jurassic Park, you know? You were traveling in that, and then you get attacked by dinosaur, and like your bench will move around and stuff, so it felt like real, you know? It was really fun, but I think after a while it wasn't popular enough, so they changed it for a SpongeBob, one, and it was really good actually. It wasn't too bad, but I think it was like SpongeBob puts us in like his bicycle and he has to make a delivery or something, but the delivery is like in the deep water or something like that with the characters who speak in hoot sound, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, I don't like this. I'm gonna erase this part here because it feels, for me, it feels like she's gonna get a hairy ice cream, a hairy armpit ice cream. Ew. Let's draw her shoulder instead. So like this. Oops. Now she looks kind of muscly, huh? Like this. Okay. But yeah, it was really fun. But I like the dinosaur one better, if I'm being honest. But it was still good. I really liked that, and also we had like the video game center. I remember, I remember feeling real cool because the security police uh, looked at me playing. What was the name of the game? It was a Zelda. It was a Wind Waker on the GameCube, and that was the cool thing. It's like you got to play video games, but like, how do I say that? You got to play video games, but like if you didn't have them at home, so I guess you could try them, you know? That was really fun. Also, when you were tired of like doing the rides and stuff like that, it was really fun, and you could cool down there, you know? So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Uh, what else did I like about Lajon? I have a weird thing. I don't know if it's a weird thing. I have a thing where when I get in the big like or like uh, big rides, I guess. I don't know, the rides that are a bit like extreme or something. I don't know. I but I don't know if I did that when I was a kid. I don't remember. But now I do that. I laugh a lot. I kind of laughed the whole ride, and it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It makes me really happy. I don't know how to explain it. So I really laugh a lot, I guess. I don't know. Is it a bad thing? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh well. I wanna go to La Ronde, although I am not sure I would be able to, but ah man, I miss that place. It was really fun. Although I think it was kind of unfair, because back in the day, my family uh, is kind of middle class, but towards poor at the same time. So in a sense, no, actually we were low income. Well, I don't know. We, we were kind of middle towards poor kind of income, I guess. So we couldn't afford like to buy food in the park. So we would make picnics. It was really fun. The funny part was that we would make picnics, but we will always go eat at the fucking McDonald's like sitting area. We would sometimes just picnic on the floor and stuff like that, but most of the time I feel like we did a lot like eating in the restaurant area, which was McDonald's at the time. At the time I think there was only McDonald's. Or maybe I'm mistaken because to be honest we never almost never? No, I don't think so. Like very rarely, and we could only afford McDonald's, I guess. So we would only like sometimes share like a french fry and that's it, or an ice cream too. That was fun. um but like, yeah, we wouldn't eat there, at least not. This one I will, okay, I will draw it, but no, I don't want to. I think I'm gonna erase the other one too. I think I've drew, yeah, on this one, and I'll redraw them uh when I do the shading. Oh, oops. When I'll do the shading. But yeah, why I'm saying that is because now we're not allowed to bring food in the theme park in La Ronde here in Montreal. only like the only time we're allowed is if we eat halal food, which I think is kind of unfair. Like you've removed the chance of like low income slash poor families to just go there and have like a picnic. Because I liked having a picnic there. It was fun. One time I think I went with my best friend and her, like we went as a double date, so my best friend, her boyfriend, and me and my boyfriend. And it was really fun and stuff, but we had to pay for food the whole time and I was like, shit, it goes up really quickly. It's been a long time though. I really want to go back. It's been a while. Although I can't stay outside for a long time period of time, so yeah. But yeah, with my family we would go there and we will go there like until closing time so we can watch the fireworks. Ooh, it was so much fun. It was a really good memory. I used to collect my cards, like because we would get the pass for the summer because she had tickets or something like that that will give her like a discount, and it was really fun, you know. Oop. Oh, I saw there was a like a aquatic event here in Montreal. I really want to go with my boyfriend, but yeah, the swimsuit part is kind of I feel quite insecure. I told that to my cousin the other day and she was like, you're not the first fast, you're not the first fat person. And I was like, you know what, she's right. She's like, you're not the first fat person to go outside. I was like, oh shit, damn, she's calling me out. It was just funny, to be honest. So I didn't take it badly. Okay, I think we're done with this one. Yay! Let's merge it down. Book, book. Yeah. Same thing with this one here. I'll add the shine later, you know? Okay. Let's do this one here. Oof. My arm is not happy. She's the first mermaid I drew this summer. I think I want to redraw her because I find her really fun. I like her expression too. She looks like really happy to scare someone or something like that. Although I do want to try to draw she's called Mama Wata, I think. It's a African mermaid, I think. And the legend sounded cool, although I would like to like hear the legend and maybe try to illustrate it. I think that would be a cool idea. And that would be a good example of like, instead of just no, I don't want to talk about this, but you know, yeah. So it would have been a good idea instead of the Little Mermaid that we got. Like I've never heard a lot of African legends, so I don't understand why people aren't capitalizing more onto that, I guess, if it makes any sense. Like, okay, we've heard of the Grimm brothers, that's cool and all, and I love the Grimm brothers, don't get me wrong, but I think Disney already did all of that, so can we now do like other stuff like they did Coco? That was nice. They also did what's its name Encanto. Like, let's go, let's do other countries now. Oh, they also did the Dragon Lady. I forgot the name of the movie. Is Freya, I think. That one was really good too. I loved the color palette and everything. I didn't like the main character, to be honest, but I liked everything else. So I don't know why it's so hard to think that like we would love fairy tales from other countries. Oh, I must have. I think I've already said that, but I found a lady who um, she tells like fairy tales from Africa, I think. It was, and it was really good. The only thing that annoyed me was sorry, the AI generated art. But if we forget about that, the stories were kind of cool. It was different, and I liked that. Oh, talking about that, there's this book I really want to buy. Well, it's a series. Let me find it, and like I'll try to show it without doxing myself. Um, how should I do this? Maybe. The problem is that it's on Amazon. It's in books here. Oh la la. Also, I don't want to expose my trashy taste, you know? But I mean, don't we like a little bit of trash in our life? Life? I don't know. But I'm still kind of embarrassed about my taste. Ah, here. It's a Deezer series here. It's like Tales Around the World, but they make specific books that are like oh no, wait. They're focused on those places, you know? Let me see. Like this. Here, I think this is good. Is it this here? Yeah, okay. So it's these books. So they have Celtic, Tales of Japan, Nordic Tales, and Tales of East Africa. So I thought that was really interesting. I do want to buy them all at some point in my life, you know. But for now, I think I would want to start with East Africa. The Russian Tales too. That sounds really interesting. There's India. There's Ghostly Tales. Ghostly Tales. I saw it when I went to. There was an exposition here in Montreal in the Old Port. There was a. I forgot the word. Like a Viking, I think, exposition. I think it was a Viking exposition. And at the end of the exposition, there was a store, and they had a lot of like different books and stuff. And yeah, let's not expose my trashy taste. But yeah, I want to buy the whole series here. But for now, I think I want to start with East Africa and maybe India. The ghostly ones too. I want them all, by the way, if you can tell. But yeah. Here. Yeah, so I want to buy them all eventually, but yeah, I would really like to read those stories. But I feel like right now I'm in a reading hiatus. Is that no? Like I don't want to read. I have a big collection of comics that I've bought at the comic book festival, and I haven't read one of them. I also have Martian Chronicles. That's a novel that I haven't finished. I don't know if that's the name in English. In French, it's Chroniques Martiennes, but the original book is in English, if I remember correctly, which I haven't finished either. But when it comes to like trashy manga, I guess I eat that shit up. Like I read it like in an instant, and I finish it, and I look for more of them, and it's like ooh la la. How do I say it? Ah, in French we say péché mignon. In English it would be a guilty pleasure. So yeah, my guilty pleasure is trashy smut. I like reading trashy smut. But lately it's been mostly manga smut, I guess. Which it's kind of annoying sometimes when people are like, "Oh, this is smut," and you're like, "No, that's hentai." There's a difference. Okay, there's like a little bit. I would say that smut is more like PWP, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Porn with plot, I guess. So yeah, I feel like that's. I haven't drawn the little thing here. What the hell? Oola. Okay. Why didn't? That's kind of funny. I think I'm gonna stop after this one because my arm is kind of killing me. Like I said, I was going to do a short stream. But anyways, I'm coming back tomorrow. Hopefully. Because I keep saying dates and then I don't do it, so sometimes I'm like, ugh, what's my problem? What's wrong with me? I have a hard time. In general, I've always had a hard time staying motivated for everything and anything, you know? So I hope you can forgive me for that. What was I saying? Yeah, so my guilty pleasure is trashy smut, mostly mangas. But I've read some books too. Like Book Talk is on fire. I haven't read a lot of Book Talk stuff, to be honest, because Romantasy is very popular, but then I hear some reviews and I'm just like, I don't know if I like that, so that's why I don't, indulge myself, if it makes any sense, But and also I've read a lot of fantasy when I was a kid, so maybe I read so many fantasies that like I can't really imagine romantasies really. Like they were really rare. They were like a subplot most of the times. So I don't know. But I don't think they're gonna cure my my I don't know what's it called. My blockage of reading that I have at this moment. But yeah. Also, lately I've been more into French comics than manga. I feel like manga. I love manga. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the thing I read mostly is smut. Oops. Smut and yeah, I guess smut and hentai manga. And because of that, like I don't know. I I have a hard time like reading. I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted, so I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Sorry about that. Ah, no. Yeah, manga and anime. I'm kind of in a weird moment in that, where like I don't know. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna. Oof, I wanna sneeze. Oof, yeah. Um, yeah, manga, I'm in this weird space where I'm just like watching old stuff in the side of anime or reading old stuff too. Although I've read some recent stuff, but it's not much, I would say. So, like, for example, I've read this one of, I forgot the name, but it was more like a slice of life. It was really fun because of how cute it was. And also, yes, it was an isekai garbage manga, but hear me out. I'm kidding. It was an isekai garbage manga, but the focus wasn't on the yes, it was on the isekai part, but like the main character wasn't like the hero of the story. Let me try to find it. Maybe I can show you, because I don't know what's the English name for it. So okay, so the premise is two sisters get isekai'd get isekai'd in another world. The older sister cooks. was really good. Yes, it's this one. It's a Isekai Omotenashi. I really enjoyed it. I finished it, and honestly, I hope that they publish it. You know. Wait. My one hit kill sister. No, no. So when I read Isekai, here is this. This. Yeah, I don't know what this website is, but this is the manga I've read. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and it was really a simple story. Like, she's the eldest sister, and honestly, the little sister is kind of annoying, but it's fine because we don't see her a lot. But the little sister is kind of the hero in this story, and the oldest sister, you kind of realize that she is kind of, how do I say that? She's kind of focused her whole life into like protecting her little sister. So sometimes she kind of forgets herself in that. And no, I really enjoyed it. It was really wholesome. It was really like, how do I say that? Warm, I guess, if it makes any sense. I really liked it. And honestly, it's only 4 volumes. I think I'm gonna buy them if they get translated to French. The reason I like French mangas is because they respect the cover thingy that they do in Japan. In Japan they have like this protective sleeves in the onto the manga. So, that's why ouch, my shoulder. So that's why you know, let's see. But yeah, it's a Isekai Omotenashi Gohan. Omotenashi Gohan. And no, I really liked it. It was really fun and wholesome. So I guess I'm more into wholesome slice of life kind of manga. I guess that's why I'm watching Kotaro Lives Alone, even though sometimes it's kind of too depressing. But yeah. Now the eye. Oops. I think I don't like the shape of my eye anymore. Maybe like this. I feel like if she's a fish lady, her eye should be like mostly black. So like this. Like an actual fish. Oh, that reminds me of there's this artist that I really like. Although I don't know if they're still active or anything because I haven't seen any game of them anymore. But they're more. I think I'm not sure if they're more like an artist or something. But they they made the game Wada no Hara and the Great Blue Sea, which I really love. It was really a fun manga. It reminded me a little bit, just a little bit of Cardcaptor Sakura, I guess. Maybe that's why. But I like her art style and everything, so you know, I really enjoyed her thing, and I always see her. I'm seeing her. I don't know their gender, but their I really like their art style. It's really cute, I think. And yeah, that's it. I don't know why am I talking about her already. Oh yeah, it's because let's see if I can find it. There's this character, okay, and they are a fish, okay, and she's a princess, but she has dead fish eyes, and I guess that's the joke. Deep sea. Oh, by the way, oops, the person who make Wada no Hara and the Great Blue Sea is a deep sea prisoner. And wait, let me see if I can find a character. Where am I? No! Did it show? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I hate it when it does this. This piece of shit. Sorry about that. Wait a second. No, I think the wrong thing is this. Yeah. Yeah, they're the one who do this, and let me write Wada Nahara and the Great Blue Sea Oops. Characters. I think I might have ruined my stream, but oh well. Ah, it's this one. She's like the princess of the sea, and she has like dead fish eyes. And I don't know, it reminded me of that. Like, she's really cute. But I love this artist. They're really cool. And their art style too. They're really cool. I hope that they're gonna make there was this series that they made. It's Mogeko Castle. I really liked that one. Well, I liked a lot of things about them, so yeah. They also made the Great Castle. I think it's Great Castle. I don't remember. Oh, and by the way, the name of the characters is actually what they are, but in Japanese, so it was kind of funny. So like, I think the shark guy is Samekiti, which is just shark. Or the other people are like the name of what animal they are, so like dolphin or seagull or stuff like that, which was kind of funny. Oh well. Oh well. I am kind of mad at myself. I'll private the stream. I'll see if I expose myself. I don't think so, but we never know. Let me see. Well, actually, not really. I don't think so. Because I just did this and that. Well, hopefully I didn't. You just saw my thing. Yeah, everything hurts. Sorry about that. 5. Oops. I have a really hard time finding a pen that I really like, I feel like, in this application. Like, I've tried the crayon. I do like the crayon, but when it's time to put the color in, it's kind of annoying. This detail, I'm probably gonna erase it and redraw it, but I want to leave it just in case I forget. Maybe I should make notes of my drawings. That'd be a cool feature, like putting notes in your drawings just to like remind yourself of what you want to do, you know? Why is it like this here and here? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Would be more like this, no? Ugh, no, I hate this. One thing that I've heard while I'm learning digital drawing, they say that quick quick strokes are better for the line to be nice, you know? But I don't think it's true. I think just having a steady hand would be the best. Ugh. Okay, now my arm is really hurting. I think I'm gonna stop soon. Ah, but it's annoying because I want to draw some more. I've been using like I have a massager, I guess, and it reminded me of a souvenir. I told my boyfriend that story and he was just like, wait, what? So I had a friend when I was studying, it was called, how do I say this? It was called urban, oh, horticulture urbaine. So urban horticulture. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I mean. So I was doing urban horticulture, and one of my friends, she had like her shoulders were hurting, so I was like, oh, I can lend to you my massager. And she seemed interested. I was like, oh, okay, we're Gucci, you know, it's fine, you know. What's my problem? And so the day after, you know, I was like, oh, here. Oh no, actually, I don't think it was in that program where I've learned, you know, urban horticulture, but it wasn't because we were farming that day or anything like that. I think it was just because like I think she had chronic pains. I think it was something like that. Then I forgot this again. Okay, well, and so so I'm super happy. I'm helping a friend and stuff. I like helping people, even if we're not that close. I like being of help, you know. And so I bring my massage thing to the program, and I was telling her like, oh, here, if you I've bought it, if you want to I can lend it to you, you know, because I had a lot of back pains back when I was working at the flower shop. And then this other friend of mine in the program, she laughs and she's like, haha, you brought your like vibrator thingy here to like, basically she was saying something to the tune of like, you're lending her your vibrator. And I was just like, no, I wouldn't lend something so personal, I guess, to someone else. I would feel really bad doing something like that. And the friend that I was trying to lend it to, she didn't seem that interested at the end, so I kind of gave up. But I think I gave up lending it to her just because of that comment. Like, I was so embarrassed and kind of disgusted with my other friend that I didn't want to lend it anymore. I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. So I'd never lend it to that girl. Bref. One thing, the lesson of that interaction, I would say, would be something to the effect of like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. And I don't only mean it like I know she wasn't trying to disgust me or my friend, but some people aren't that like, I'm not going to say open-minded, because I don't think it's a question of open-mindedness, you know, but some people aren't that comfortable, let's say it like that, you know. Wait, what is this then? Wow, I'm kind of funny. I put a new layer, but I'm not using it. Okay, I mean, oh wait, so yeah, don't comment some weird stuff not everyone is comfortable. Like usually I don't, not that I don't mind dirty jokes or anything like that. I don't mind dirty jokes, yes. But like I was trying to lend that girl that thing, so it's kind of weird, I guess. Like I'm not a prude or anything like that. Even though I don't think there's anything wrong with being a prude, which is kind of funny nowadays. Nowadays you're kind of judged for being one, and it's like I feel like it's kind of dumb. Like okay, it's bad to judge people for their likes and dislikes, you know, but it's also, but that falls into the same thing, I guess. So like I know at some point people were making fun of other people that were like into like vanilla stuff, and I was just like, why though? Like real life is not fiction, you know, like not everyone is like a porn star and stuff like that. Like not everyone is gonna be like, oh yes, I'm gonna perform this and that and this and in this position and blah 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 blah. So I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, vanilla is okay too. Let's not judge people who like vanilla, I guess. I also feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. But yeah, I don't feel like it's the correct thing to do, you know? We can shame people for not liking over-sexualized stuff, and we can shame people for liking over-sexualized stuff, you know? Let people live and let live. I feel like sometimes we want too much to be in the right or something like that. I don't know if what I'm trying to say makes any sense. I'm not very good at communicating. I'm good at yapping, but I'm not good at communicating. Okay. This one I changed. Oh, I changed her a little bit because I felt like the original one didn't have shoulders. But it's kind of difficult when you're drawing chibis, you know? Like you have to forget about anatomy, but at the same time, not really. So it's kind of, it's like, oh, I have to draw exaggerated features, but at the same time, we're not respecting the features. You know what I mean? Because I don't. Oh, oops. Guys, let me erase this too, because I don't like it. Yeah. Aren't you embarrassed? Okay. Up, 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 up. Tip tap, bada bing, bada boom. I'm kind of excited to continue that manga. Oh, I forgot to say, I started an old anime. I started a Magical Girl anime. An oldie, but goodie, I guess you could say. It's prettier. The opening is pretty fire. Not gonna lie, it's true. Like, I saw. The reason was that I saw a TikTok about what your favorite magical girl show says about you, which I don't know which one is my favorite. I would say I'm torn between two, so I'm torn between No, I don't think I'm torn. I think my favorite one would be Cardcaptor Sakura. I think it was really fun and stuff like that. I don't know if Magic Knight Rayard counts as a magical girl anime, you know? But I think Cardcaptor Sakura would be in my favorites. I did enjoy Tokyo Mew Mew a lot. What else did I like? Oh, I loved Princess Tutu. Princess Tutu was really good. I really enjoyed that one. That makes me kind of sad saying that because I've realized that and like, how do I say this? What's the other name of the anime? Like shoujo magical girl, like girl oriented kind of manga and anime. I feel like there's not enough of it. Like one of the recent shoujo manga was kind of like a remake of an old one, so it's like, oh, I guess that we're only having like the fucking scrap leftovers, I guess, which is kind of annoying, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop now. My shoulder really hurts. We'll continue tomorrow if hopefully I don't feel too garbagey. Sorry. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Also, I forgot that, but we also have to put the color in this and everything else. So yeah. What was I saying again? Oh, I was talking about shoujo manga, but oh well. Like I said, shoujo, romance, magical girl stuff, there's not a lot that's for us right now, I think. Even as an old lady, I really enjoy that kind of manga anime. But I don't know, I feel like there's not much of those, you know? And that's pretty much it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the long delay lately. Um, Hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you missed the stream, you can always watch them on YouTube. I try to post my art on Instagram, and I am considering making an X account, but it will just be to post my art and that's it. I was also considering Kara, but I don't know. I need to watch a bit of reviews for that, you know? So thank you so much for watching. Also tell me your opinion on my little mascot here in the corner, because if it's not my mascot, it's me in the dark with like the computer lights on my face and I look just kind of scary with my pineapple head. Because lately I've been kind of not upset but not happy with my hair, so I'm like, oh, I'll just make a fucking pom-pom on my head and that's gonna be it. But bref, I'm going on a tangent again. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye! Oh, what I was trying to say with my mascot was tell me your opinion on her. Like, do you like it? Is it weird? Because for me, it is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of shy about it. It's kind of weird. I've never drawn myself like as anything other than myself, I guess. I'm not someone who really likes doing that. Like, I feel like it's hypocritical of me to draw myself as a beautiful young girl when I'm just like an old lady, you know? I'm not ugly, I'm just normal, but... Also, that reminds me of a thing. You know that I saw this video that was kind of fun and funny, which said, you're not ugly, you're just poor. And I think there's kind of a bit of truth in that. That like people do so many surgeries and you know what I mean. They make a lot of surgical intervention on their faces, and then you're like, oh, why do I look so ugly with like my fat face and everything? But then you realize like, oh, they all had like buccal fat removal. They all had nose job. By the way, the nose job is one of the most common surgeries people get. Did you know that? But yeah, I don't know. I hope it makes someone in my audience feel good about themselves. You're not ugly, you're just poor. But I mean, welcome to the club. I'm poor too. So yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna start saying something to the effect of, "I'm not ugly. I'm just poor." I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, if you enjoyed, I've rambled a lot. Like I said, I'm very good at yapping. Um, so hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry for the short stream. Bye bye.